Shit.
I'm this bad, boy stunned like my dad called me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. '08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee in my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack, Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back, all night going long. Call me the quarterback.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy, dick to yo bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever it's good. And I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ, DJ K's. What's cracking, big dog?
Yo, what is cracking is Smoke
City
Radio.
Smoke City, baby. Yeah, man. If y'all just missed that show from DJ City, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all don't know what y'all missing, man. Make sure y'all head over to the Mixler app, man, and go follow Smoke City Radio. I'm telling you, man, it's a good experience. It's a great experience, man, especially if you love music. Go on over there and check it out. Everybody that's new to this here, make sure you go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever we go live. But let's jump right into it. You know what I mean? This is Grown Manish.
And grownmanishh will be on the stream also. Just I'm trying to figure out the technical glitch.
Yes. We also will be over on Mixler Live. You know what I mean? For those of y'all who can't watch, rather you be at work, you know what I mean? You can plug your earbuds in at work and you can rock out to us. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's jump right into things. You get what I'm saying? We were talking about the Olympics over in Tokyo and how they doing. The brothers and the sisters over there, you feel what I'm saying? This was the question that I put in the title. I mean, we gonna talk a little bit more about everything that's actually involved so we can actually get to why I asked that question. But should black Olympians boycott Team USA? Should the black Olympians boycott Team USA? That's the question of the day that I want to ask. And it's actually a real big discussion that's going on around the country around, like, you know what I mean, in black circles and shit. You get what I'm saying? People actually talking about this. After Sha'Carri Richardson was banned from the 100-meter race after a failed drug test of marijuana. She got suspended. She's gonna miss the 100-meter, but they saying she could actually she had come back in enough time for like the relays or something like that. But we all know, like, she's the fastest woman in the world pretty much. And she prepared 4 years for this situation. Now, the other discussion that people are having behind closed doors about this situation, which I want to touch on it with K's a little bit, is people saying she knew better. She shouldn't have smoked. That's the conversation that's going around with certain people. How you feel about that case? Because she said the reason why she even did smoke is because she recently just she recently just lost her mother, rather. You get what I'm saying? And that was her way of dealing with it. Yo.
Who's that?
That was somebody calling me. That was my brother Stu calling me. But yeah, man.
The game, what up?
I had in the call though. But how you feel about that case though? Do you think she should be canceled out of the race, or do you think she should be suspended, or do you think her suspension should be appealed? Because in the state that she's in, it's actually legal to smoke marijuana. You get what I'm saying? And my main thing is, why is marijuana still on the banned substance list when it isn't a performance enhancement drug? If anything, weed slows you down. What you got to say, Case?
Well, what I gotta say is, did you smoke that strand of Michael Phelps? You know, the Olympic swimmer.
No, I never smoked that, bro.
You know, he was smoking it during and after.
You say what?
He was smoking it before, during, after. You know? The white boy.
Yeah, but see, actually, I looked into that case. It was actually 3 months after competition that he got caught with the picture of the bong and he was smoking whatever.
Listen, got caught with the picture.
Yeah.
You all know that he was smoking before, during, and after.
Right.
Why they test him, or why they didn't publicize this test?
And he actually did lose his sponsorship with Kellogg's and everything. He did lose it. I looked into it, but people are saying that, you know, because the sister did go on. I think that was America Today or whatever morning show they be fucking having. I don't pay attention to the news or nothing all like that, but I know the sister was on there, and she was explaining she took accountability for her actions. You get what I'm saying? And she said she made a mistake. She smoked and she was just going through some things, and that was her way of coping with it.
Like I said, man, the boy that can swim can smoke weed before, during, and after. They don't fuck with him and shit because they see him in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna test the sister. You know what I'm saying? But you got these fucking politicians out here getting all coke the fuck up, sniffing all kind of shit. They little kids and all this shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I completely agree, though. But what do you say? Let me ask you this question, man, because like
all professional black athletes, period, amateur or professional, stop entertaining these damn white folks. Every time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate discussion that we talking about having, because it's like this with me, man. This is the way I honestly feel. This is the way. Let me say something before you go in, Kaz. I'm gonna let you go in, but let me say something real quick. This is the way I feel about it, man. The rules need to be changed as far as like marijuana. You want me to tell you why? Because you got clearly, we see, what country was that? New Zealand or something like that, man, where they had a fucking a chick in a hammer throw, which was actually a man at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for that type of shit to be going on, because we all know, like, if you used to be a man, you turn into a woman, you have the attributes of a man. I'm not going to go into that whole discussion. But as far as like this marijuana thing right here, bro, she never had a positive test before. And you know the way that the Olympic style drug testing is, bro. They pop up on you at any time and they come to your door and say, here, you got to pee. And if you refuse, you fail. You understand me? But I just feel like, I feel like this. For all the people out there that say she knew the rules, she knew the consequences behind, you know what I mean, smoking marijuana, she deserved her suspension or whatever it is. But I just think it's quite funny that she randomly got tested right outside of the Olympics in Tokyo after she ran, like, what was it, the fastest 200 yard. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the Olympics, but I know the sister is real fast, bro. And they say she one of the fastest women in the world. I just don't understand how everywhere you turn and you see in media, you see in the black athletes that's in the Olympics being attacked. Killer.
Like I said before, man, stop entertaining the motherfuckers and y'all don't get attacked by them.
Yeah.
All you have to do is leave them people alone. Stop entertaining them. Stop making them wealthy. Stop making them rich. And then they will fucking fall in line and give us one thing they never gave us. That's motherfucking respect. Period.
Right. I agree. That's just like in the
wall. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we have a so-called a figurehead that speaks of us having uplifting us, is something wrong with him. He's anti-Semitic. He this, he that. You know, anytime, but if it's a bum ass nigga, they'll glorify it, they'll break laws about it, and they'll destroy cities over about it.
I completely agree with you, bro.
Sympathize with these motherfuckers.
And this is why I say they fucking with the black people in the Olympics. That's just like I don't know if y'all are familiar with Soul Cap. They're a UK based business that came up with swimming caps for natural hair. We all know, we had this discussion earlier today, Kaz, about, you know what I mean, how black folks, we have natural hair. Like when our hair get wet, it puffs out. You know what I mean? And people were complaining, black people especially, that the Speedo caps that were made for the swimmers did not fit them correctly. So they call us a soul cap ban, bro. They banned the swimming caps for natural black hair. It was ruled if Olympic Games International Swimming Federation reject use of soul caps, saying it does not fit the natural form of the head. That's what it said. How do you say that a fucking swimming cap, bro, does not fit the natural form of a head, so therefore it's ruled out and you can't use it? Huh?
Entertaining these motherfuckers. All y'all gotta do. Once you stop entertaining them, you destroy all their industry. All of them. And guess what y'all can do? Reactivate them. They can't do a goddamn thing.
Not at all, bro.
We're gonna sue you. All right, go ahead and sue them.
Well, I feel like this. If they ain't gonna let Sakari Richardson run, I wouldn't even go. I say, you know what, fuck y'all. Y'all have somebody else go do this and try to do it. Like, I'm just telling you, man, if the best athletes in the Olympics said, you know what, we feel like we being treated unfairly. You know what, we feel like the same rules that's applied to people who don't look like us are not applied to us. We got to go by a different set of rules and guidelines. And you know, like with the Michael Phelps situation, man, it was 3 months after he got the medals or whatever the case may be, and he lost his sponsorship, but he wasn't shed into a negative light the way this sister was, you know, because they see the sister, she got the lip gloss, she got the, you know what I mean, she got the weave popping off, she popping, she looking good and shit, man. She out there running with her nails and shit, K's, bitch, well, not the bitch, I'm gonna say the young lady, because she's 21, I apologize, but she got the nails on running, she popping, and she's still doing her thing, you get what I'm saying? I don't think they like that, bro. I don't think they like that. They try to make it look like this a pot smoking ghetto ass broad. That's what they're trying to make it seem like, and it's not like that. She's 21 years old. She just recently lost her mother, and you know, like, we all deal with things differently. You understand me? We all deal with things differently. People drink, people smoke, people do all types of shit to cope with different things. People cry, people do different things to cope. You know what I mean? And who is the world to tell this young lady how to cope with the fact that she just lost her mother, and the hardest thing she's been working towards in her life, she finally get to the moment, but her mother's not there with her. We'll never know the way that feel. You understand me? So, like, far as them, like, man, get a sister a break. I'm not saying bend the rules for nobody. In the same token, y'all should go back and look at those rules though, and you know what I mean, change something about that shit. Because like I said, man, you got motherfuckers that was doping all of the. How long was the Russians doping, bro? Ain't they banned from Olympic activity, bro? The Russians? Man, I think something happened to where they was, because you know.
Bullshit, man, to begin with.
What you say?
These motherfuckers, all these other motherfuckers trying to gang up on our people, trying to take us the fuck out, man. That's what the fuck is going on. They trying to shit on us, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. Period. Y'all niggas, you leave these people fucking alone. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we get our own shit, guess what? Here they come, knocking on the door. Can I buy? Can I buy? Yeah, you can buy. You ready to give up the whole synagogue? Bring that motherfucking paperwork over here. You know what I'm saying? The whole lot of the motherfuckers, bring them right here. You want to buy my shit? That's all they do. Knock on your door and get you for pennies on the dollar, and then blow your shit up. No, what we do is control our own shit. Have our own Olympics. Have our own fucking leagues. Look at Ice Cube. He got his own league. You see the advertisers on Willie D station?
Yes, I did, for the Big Three. I also actually watched the Big Three
every Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, they too old to play ball. Them niggas ain't too old to make no money.
But it actually give you the NBA feel, bro. But it's more of an intimate environment. That's what I like about the Big Three. I like the Big Three. You get what I'm saying? But I agree with K's, man. It's about time to start getting to that point, bro. Because
NBA stand for, B?
What's that?
Niggas being abused.
You think so? That's what it stands for, bro.
Get up and dribble the ball. What you know about politics?
Yeah, man. But I mean, like, you know, like, I wonder, do like athletes and people in these situations here, do they ever think about doing those type of things? Do they sit together and just plot and scheme on, like, you know what, these motherfuckers ain't gonna never give us a fair shake. They ain't never gonna pay us what we supposed to be paid. We can't do simple little things, because let's be honest, marijuana is not just used to get high, like for people to get high. Marijuana is really used for medical purposes. You get what I'm saying? It's some people like real shit. It's some people who says like the weed relaxes them after a workout. It's some people who in pain to where they got CBD creams and shit that they can rub on their joints and it helps them feel better. You understand me? Like, that's why I say we got to be careful, man. Because, like, first of all, marijuana should not be illegal, period. Marijuana should not be a banned substance. It should not be on a list next to steroids or performance enhancement drugs. It should not be. And it doesn't perform. And let's be honest, bro. Like, Weed don't make your performance better. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It's not making you stronger. It's not making you faster. It's not making your reaction time better. If anything, it's fucking all of that up. But what does it have to do? Like, does it warrant a 3-month suspension? That's the main thing. Does it warrant a 3-month suspension? Huh?
This is why she got suspended. Don't get it twisted.
What you say, brother?
She got suspended because of the color of her skin.
I completely agree. But yeah, anybody though, man, put your opinion in the comment section.
Let me ask you a question. You gonna tell me out of all them Olympians, she the only motherfucker that tests dirty?
That's what that she was the only one that got publicized the way she did. She the only one that she was the only one that was publicized in this manner.
We all know that you rolling up with somebody. And you gonna tell me all you niggas is running and only one is a pothead? Y'all did cross country, all kind of shit. The fuck out of here. Half that track team doing trusted dirty.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I think they fucked with her mainly because she was more polarizing, bro. People had their eyes on her. This was a young sister, like I said. She was out there. She was popping nails, everything. She was like you know what I mean? She was the embodiment of what like queens inspire to be like nowadays, except for she running track. And I don't think that like she was polarizing, bro. That's why they picked on that girl like that. She 19 years old. I think she deserves a second chance. We all make mistakes in life. I don't believe her smoking a joint because her mother passed warrants her being suspended for 3 months. They need to let up on the girl a little bit. I'm not saying bend the rules for her, but let up on her a little bit. Let her get back in enough time to go ahead and make that run in the what's that 200 meter? Yeah, I want to see her in that 200 meter. But let's move on. Let's talk about this New Jersey, man. And we're going to put his name all the way out there, Cage. You in Jersey right now, bro. We're going to talk about Edward Matthews. This idiot is in police custody after his racist encounter with his neighbor was caught on camera. And he proceeded to give out his address, sparking protesters to swarm his home. He was caught calling his brother a porch monkey and a nigger. I want to play the video of how New Jersey showed up and showed they ass on this bitch ass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You hear me, Case? We about to show everybody what Jersey did for this bitch ass nigga. Let me go on over here. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, Case. My bad, bro, because I got this screen sharing over here instead. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and change it over so Case can see the second screen. There we go. But I want y'all to see the way these niggas over in Jersey is acting. And this is what niggas supposed to do when you run into these for these type of white people right here. This is what you do right here. You see these niggas in Jersey? They had to escort this motherfucker up out of there. Let's play it back. They out here acting a fool. Look at this shit. Right. Get his bitch ass out of there. His neighbors ain't gonna want him there no more. None of that shit. Look. Motherfuckers throwing shit at the police. You know they probably cussing this bitch ass out all different types of ways. And you know what? And you know what, Case, though? They should give his bitch ass that bill for that escort.
You see that big old ass though? God, that had a big old
man, I seen all them niggas out there. I seen all types of ass. I seen all type of niggatry out there in front of this bitch ass nigga house. Like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, bro. I'm a mute it so you can take a look at it one more time and shit. Look, I'm just saying, bro. Look at these chicks, man. You say he fucked up, huh, Case? He done fucked up. I don't think you can stay there no more. But see, this is what you should do.
He got to get the fuck up out of there. Them motherfuckers, they be watching this ass.
Oh, you say they gonna be watching him? Where's this at in New Jersey? Where's this at in Jersey?
I think that's Mount Laurel. I think that's what that police car said.
Yeah, but
like I said, it's a Philadelphia suburbs. That's South Jersey. Yup, Mount Laurel. Yup. Yeah. Yeah,
but this idiot, you get what I'm saying? They arrested him. His name is Edward Matthews. Like I say, we gonna put, huh?
What they charged with menacing?
They charged him with inciting a riot, and I think it was
yeah, that right there, yeah.
And they charged him with a hate crime.
They can't sit out there call that nigga all kind of porch monkey and niggas. Like,
Yeah, and then told people where the fuck he stay at.
He said, like, he gonna let it go and shit.
Yeah, he was bold with it, bro. He was bold with it. But see, this is.
I wish one of you niggas would. He ain't know 1,000 niggas was coming.
Man, all of them niggas came out there like, oh, you calling motherfuckers porch monkeys and shit. It seemed like the whole hood came and showed out on his bitch ass. Like,
you gotta understand, a white man ain't gonna get cussed out by no nigga unless you fuck with that nigga. A nigga just ain't gonna walk into a white man and call him all kind of crackers and cavemen and shit. Niggas just don't do that. But now you crackers have the audacity to go to a nigga front door and call him a nigga.
Yeah, porch monkeys. Like, and then you know what? I always say, man, some of that shit be funny as fuck. And a lot of way, who the fuck porch monkey? Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with these motherfuckers, bro? Like, I just be lit. Like, where do you come up with this shit at, bro? Like, where in your mind do you come up with that whole term porch monkey? What the fuck does that mean?
Goddamn porch monkey.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? The fuck does that mean? That sound like some other shit. See, I always say that's what happened when you have sex with your cousin and have kids and shit. You have one of them retarded motherfuckers like that say shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? The goofy shit. I don't understand it. See, for him to have the audacity and just like, bro, he said it and gave out his address like it was gonna be no consequences behind that, bro.
Who knows I fucking stand Mark Morrow? You fucking cocksucker, you nigger.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna play the video of that nut doing that dumb ass shit, goofy ass shit, huh?
Me personally, ain't no way in the world he'd have been in front of my stuff, call me all them kind of niggas. I'd be like, you stand right there, I got something else. What you got, nigga? He just seen that shit boiling. What you gonna throw it at? I'll throw it on his ass. Fucking now lock me up.
Oh, you would have threw some hot water on them cans.
Nah, I'd do something else on his ass. They'd have locked me the fuck up.
Man, it's CBC motherfuckers like that. You know what I find out, Case? All you got to do is slap fire out of them, smack the skin off their body.
No, believe me, this shit is gonna stick. You don't have a reason to come here. Gonna make sure. I ain't gonna kill you, but this shit gonna stick.
I'm just gonna smack the shit out of it. I'm gonna smack fire out of your dumb ass. If that was me, I would have been like, what am I? I'm like, huh?
Your fire slapping is temporary stinging. I'm talking about you going through all time.
Oh no, it ain't temporary stinging, nigga. My handprint, I'm gonna smack the motherfucker so hard, my handprint gonna be indented on the side of his face for the next 10 years.
I'm gonna change that nigga identity.
Oh, you trying to disfigure a nigga? You say you gonna remember this nigga? I'm gonna remember that nigga.
He gonna look in the mirror and scream every time, think of me on it.
Say, I remember that nigga. I remember that nigga with that bullshit.
I don't remember that nigga. That nigga right there threw some shit. While I'm sitting in my cell, I'm like, yeah, and the next cracker, thank you. Don't think I can't get a recipe in this fucking jail cell. Try me. I start shit up here and throwing in your ass too. Niggas know you throw shit, or niggas get out your way. They don't want that shit getting on them. Crazy motherfucker, throw some shit on them, get out that nigga way. That's what them Indians do overseas. Bitch don't fuck around and marry the nigga that was guaranteed. The nigga throw acid and shit in them bitches' faces. All kind of shit.
That's some fucked up shit, bro. That sound like the nigga who was saying that bitches is his property and shit. You remember that nigga? You are my property.
You use that when a white man knock on your door the way he did, talk all that shit, call you all kind of niggas and push into my common ground. But like, all right, I got something for you. I got some common ground. It's sticky and hot. And throw it on that motherfucker. Close your door. Let his ass sit out there and holler. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
What happened? Crack
Yeah, man. But I feel like shit like this need to happen a little bit more to these motherfuckers. Like when you kill niggas and you do fucked up shit, it don't matter if you the police or not. Niggas need to show up and show out at your motherfucking house. Cause this, I guarantee you, after this, wait. After this, them neighbors don't want him there no more. He can't live there no more.
All these niggas out here do port buzz and busting out guts and shit. Niggas to sit up here, smoke down and all kind of
and shit. Nigga got a shirt that say dope sells his cell phone. You see that?
Dope sells himself. He out there looking for customers and shit.
You say he out there fishing for customers like a motherfucker.
You see that crack out there cussing like that? He said, I know some fees around there. I can produce 5 regulars out of this fucking complex. I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Let's move on to this next story though, man. Let's get off into this next story real quick. I want to chop it.
White man setting off like that.
Yeah, I applaud all the people though that went out there and showed their ass at his house though. Yo, brother.
I'm just reading the report. It said that he was celebrating White History Month.
Yeah, it is July. Everything July just
Yo,
feel white.
you lie. Everything just feel white and right.
That motherfucker crazy.
Sit back and focus and relax.
Now,
Sounds white.
yeah, that nigga was crazy as fuck with that shit.
In July.
Let's move on to Mr. Judge Joe Brown. You know, Mr. Judge Joe Brown been on his little. He been on a campaign where he been talking his shit here lately and giving his honest to God opinion about shit. And I don't know if you paid attention to what was going on at Howard University. Students and alumni at Howard University was calling for Felicia Rashad to be fired over her support for Bill Cosby. Now, Judge Joe Brown, he, you know, if you've been listening to Judge Joe Brown, he pretty much is an advocate for Bill Cosby. He was talking about how Judge Joe Brown, he pretty much called out Bill Cosby's victims or so-called victims. He called them out and said why don't y'all ask them, why don't they be held accountable for their groupie behavior? Did you hear Judge Joe Brown say that, case?
Oh, rewind that. What the judge said?
Judge Joe Brown, he called out Bill Cosby's so-called victims.
Yeah.
He called them out and he said, why don't y'all ask them, why don't y'all hold them accountable for their groupie behavior? Now, there's a large segment of America and there's a large segment of black folks that still believe that Bill Cosby is a fucking predator. When we all know for a fact that Bill Cosby, let me put this down real quick. Bill Cosby was wrongfully convicted. Let me explain to y'all why. I'm about to pull it up here in a second of what this district attorney did to Bill Cosby. Let me go to my history right here so y'all can pay attention to this. And I want y'all to really listen to what I'm saying and shit, because it was some bullshit that this was some personal shit. Pretty much. It was some personal shit on what they had going on with Bill. But let me find the shit that I was looking for real quick. I'm going to go back over here and we're going to talk about it though. But pretty much he said, should we hold those women accountable for groupie behavior? Were they participating in groupie behavior? You have to ask yourself that question, because Judge Joe Brown, as a matter of fact, let's let Judge Joe Brown explain to y'all why this shit was overturned. People can listen to him say it. He can explain it a little bit better than me. Let's go right here. Oh no, that's him. My bad. You still there, Killer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but let's get into this Judge Joe Brown shit. I'm gonna let y'all listen to what Judge
Dana.
Huh?
Oh, Dana with her sexy soul.
Yeah, we go get into Judge Joe Brown though. Let's get into it though.
Hi, Judge.
Sexy.
Judge is in the house.
Yes.
Right.
How are you?
Got you. I like you, dude.
Yes. So this is my summertime hairdo because I'm working out, eating right, and I don't have to worry about my hair sweating out. So it's
Not bad. Look pretty
natural.
good, mama.
Thank
If I
you.
was a younger man, I'd be all over you.
Oh, you can still be all over me.
You hear him shooting this shot, case.
By invitation.
So speaking of by invitation and flirting and dating, Bill Cosby, he was released from prison
He never
today.
should have been in and never should have been on trial. That was a travesty of justice. The DA that put him to trial ought to be disbarred and ought to be subject to civil damages for what he did. And I hope Cosby's law team can find a way to develop civil liability for what happened to him. That never should have happened. And then there's some ignoramuses posturing about, what about the unanswered accusations? It is that, it's gossip, so to speak. They have to prove accusations beyond a reasonable doubt using due process. They can't prove that, ain't nothing happening. Just somebody running off at the mouth, making a baseless allegation.
Right. So the judge overturned his
The
conviction.
appellate court overturned it. Same thing I've been saying for the last good few months and years. The Fifth Amendment is in there. You cannot induce somebody to waive their Fifth Amendment or require them to give up their Fifth Amendment under a civil suit and then turn back around and use it. You can't do that.
Right.
So the first DA wrote him a letter.
So stop. Did you hear why they overturned this case? Now, don't that sound like some slimy shit? This is shit that we be talking about right here. That's why I say people need to be careful when they talking about Mr. Bill Cosby. Because like you say, all of this shit is just speculation. All of this shit is just fucking gossip. It was never proven with a doubt. Without a doubt, it was never proven that Bill Cosby committed any of these fucking crimes. You hear what the prosecutor did, right? Did you hear what he said he did, Case? He pretty much had him do some type of disposition, asking him certain questions, and it was supposed that couldn't be used against him, pretty much, and it was used against him when that was illegal to do in the first place. That's why I said this shit was personal. I don't know who Bill Cosby pissed the fuck off, but this shit right here is deep. Listen to why this shit was overturned.
Basically filed it with the civil court. We have no intention. It even said after full investigation, they found the accusations to be without a weight, without credibility, and the witnesses were not what they would call reliable or credible.
And there are some people who are upset, right? I think the majority of people.
Have you ever met any of them?
No.
I have neither. Do you know anybody personally that's upset?
No, but I think the media is trying
Why don't we just say the media is lying through their filthy little teeth about that? Because I assume somebody that I have heard somewhere is going to be upset, but I haven't met them yet. Have you? No. So they're lying.
Now, is it wrong for people to call him a sexual predator?
Yes, it is.
Yes, because
yes, it is.
Proven anything. All he did was give some groupies what they wanted. They wanted some drugs, they wanted some BBC, and they wanted to party.
I know Judge Joe Brown didn't just say BBC. I know he didn't just say BBC. We know who be on Pornhub, but let's go.
Determine your legal status as far as, you know, how much time you get.
Actually, the tendency these days is to unload on celebrities more so than ordinary people, which I think is unfair.
Right. So, you know, even though the justice system did kind of work against him, you know, as far as
it was stacked. It was mob justice. That charlatan that masqueraded as a judge got in there, and he was more concerned about pleasing public opinion than he was with doing his job and following the law. See, and it doesn't take a whole lot of money.
Let me stop him right there. Let me say something right there, though. I think that's the biggest problem that's going on right now, because this is a situation where the justice system actually fucking worked. But see, that was the key thing that he said. This judge was worried about he was worried about the conviction in the public eye instead of what the law says. We got to be real careful about that, because let me tell you something, man. It seemed like the public will convict you quicker than the fucking justice system.
It's called promotion.
Exactly. That's all it took. And see, this is what I say about you dumbass niggas that be out here dick riding and shit. Cause yeah, I'm gonna call it what it is. You motherfuckers be dick riding for real, because without having facts. Y'all just run with what people say, like, oh, he's a predator. You hear somebody else say he a predator. All it just took for them to say that Bill Cosby did this, or Bill Cosby, he did this inappropriately. Like, get the fuck out of here. And then
he ain't do shit.
Exactly.
You know what? No one, somebody know what's going on. When somebody say, you know what? I heard you was a hoe. Everybody say you out here selling pussy. And you know you ain't never do that, but then all of a sudden you going to court because everybody in the hood say you selling pussy. Knowing damn well it ain't true. Just because a nigga gave you $20 because you say you needed $20 to get some groceries and shit. You ain't fucking with nothing. But next motherfucker say, nah, he paid that bitch. I know how that nigga get down. So that bitch gotta be a hoe. Because that nigga right there, all he do is buy pussy. So he gave her $20. So she must
Same type of scenario.
Same shit. Same shit. But you know what it
He
is?
say, she say.
You nosy ass niggas don't mind your motherfucking business. That's why only nosy niggas, broke niggas got time for this shit. Everybody out there is broke. Because they ain't got no business. They ain't getting paid to go out there when they own the court, do that shit unless somebody is paying them because it's a big of agenda. And that's why I said it's promoting. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's trying to promote this agenda. They paying all these nickel and dime ass fucking wannabe actors and actresses and shit. They pop up on the scene, raising all this hell, and you sit back like, what the fuck? You just may have to be in the area going to the store or handling your own business. Like, what the fuck is all these motherfuckers?
But yeah, and then it seemed like, and this the thing, like, y'all have to understand something. America turned on Bill Cosby. America.
White folks turned on.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did, bro. You can say that. You can say that. You can say that, but it, like I say, man, in the same token, man, it's disgusting to hear some of you niggas still call this brother a predator, man, after all the charges has been dropped against him. How can you still call somebody a predator when every single charge against him was dropped and he was released immediately? Immediately. What does that tell you? The man shouldn't have never been in jail in the first place. This shit that y'all hearing, this is why I said I'm happy that Judge Joe Brown came out and said what the fuck it is, because people need to hear the fucking truth. And that's the thing will be going on nowadays. We tend to skate around the motherfucking truth a lot for no goddamn reason. And he just told the truth. These were fucking groupies that got what the fuck they wanted. And then some of them who didn't really get what they wanted, or they was expecting something out of the situation. You wait 30 to 40 fucking years to talk about this shit. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I say this, and like I said, it's a shame. It is a fucking shame, because it is real victims out here of rape, molestation, all types of shit, bro. And they don't wait 30 to 40 years. Well, some of them do. It depend on what type of situation that they in. But the majority of them, they don't wait that long to say something about that shit. And just imagine, like I said, bro, back then, we talk about the 60s and 70s and 80s. If Bill Cosby would have did that shit back then, he would have been underneath the fucking jail. And then on top of that, this is Bill Cosby. Why wouldn't you say nothing then? I don't give a fuck about how powerful you thought he was. If you was a real victim of something, my nigga, you would have said something about it. That's why I say all of this shit was some fucking bullshit. And for all of you motherfuckers out there that's talking shit and still calling this man a predator after all the charges has been dropped against him, no matter, put your feelings to the side. Your personal feelings, get out of your fucking feelings and look at the facts before you judge somebody. And that's all I'm saying when it come down to Mr. Bill Cosby. Judge Joe Brown is right. I want to know what type of civil suit is Bill Cosby people gonna go after, because, like, bro, the damages, 3 years of this man's life is gone. And then you got to think his show was syndicated and it was taken off air everywhere. It was taken off air everywhere.
The stain of his name, the filth, the disgust of the prison system he had to succumb to it. It was an OG. In other words, Cracker, that's some bullshit.
They know it's some bullshit, bro. They know it's some motherfucking bullshit. And that's why I say, man, like, y'all need to be careful, bro. Calling that brother a predator. I think I applaud Felicia Rashad for showing support to this brother, even after all of the backlash that she done got from Howard University, a historically black university that is throwing this woman under the bus just because she supported her lifelong friend that she knew was innocent from the jump.
You know what? I don't believe that. I believe that's the media just saying that shit.
You think no? They said that. They said that it was alumni and Howard University students. See, you have to understand, man.
Them all them niggas is programmed like that. Let me tell you a funny story. Yesterday my son was out here.
Right.
He was boys. They all Howard graduates. We was having lunch. He was sitting down in this building room, and I just broke some knowledge with them. And they seen, and I told them, they said, we didn't even see it that way. I said, yeah, man. Showed it, just laid out to them. And they knew I was real with it. We were sitting in this restaurant in Carlstadt, New Jersey, ain't nothing but crackers. And I'm in there talking shit about crackers and niggas ain't shit. Fuck these faggots and all kind of shit. And them crackers looking, I ain't gonna fuck. Fuck they gonna do. You better enjoy your damn food like niggas talk. We over have a conversation, eating, building. But it's
right.
Because, you know what I'm saying? When I told them the different levels of different things and they seen it, it's like, yeah, you're right. We don't understand why they keep amplifying the bullshit and suppressing the real shit.
Thank you. Yeah, they amplify. You said it perfectly. They amplifying bullshit, bro. They not shedding light on the fact of this dirty ass district attorney did some old fugazi ass shit he wasn't supposed to do in the fucking first place. He supposed to be disbarred. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about the fact that they ruined this man's life for the past 3 years. Bill Cosby, 80-something years old, man. He didn't know if his wife was gonna make it for the next 3 years. He didn't know if he was gonna make it for the last 3 years. And then not only on top of that, y'all took money out of his pocket. And in public opinion, y'all labeled him as a predator. I told y'all when it came up for that early release with him, and they told him he had to go do that, he had to go to like a sexual predator, he had to go to some type of sex offender class. And he told him kids. And he refused. He refused.
And then amazingly, 2 months later, he's let go.
Exactly. That's why I say it's bullshit.
If he'd have come to it'd have fucked up his appeal. Well, he's taking these classes, so there's some sort of guilt. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's like, y'all kiss my ass. I ain't taking shit because I ain't do shit. Take me back to my motherfucking self. Well, we're not gonna let your black ass out. I'll wait.
Exactly. Exactly. And that patience paid off, bro. But
that's a gangster right there. That's a gangster move the Cos made. That's gangster.
Yeah, but
let your whole ass go now if you just go ahead and take the class.
Right.
My black ass